We're back on the Morning Brew with friends, and this is great. I got my friend Nolan Bennett here, along with Diane Schultes, and you're the project engineer and you're the construction manager for Bernalillo County, and that means this is Bernco on the Brew. With our great graphic. I love our Bernco on the Brew graphic. Yes, I love that with all the sheep. It's very fun. And you guys get to do the very fun job of saying, we're going to put a road here.
Yeah.
It's like you guys get to play Sims in real life.
SimCity.
Is that kind of how it is?
We get to add landscaping, bike lanes, bus shelters, all different types of great things.
You just put it on like a little map and like draw a little thing, or how does that work?
Well, it's always through a process that we work with the public to get their input on what improvements they'd like to see. Of course, we're constrained by things like right-of-way, houses, businesses, those types of things.
And just to make the awesome segue, there's a public meeting to talk about a new project, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So when the public meeting is going to be coming up at the South Valley Multipurpose Center, and that's just at Bridge and Atrisco, and that is on January 22nd, right?
No, actually tonight.
It's tonight.
Oh, it's tonight. Okay, so
from 5:30 to 7:30.
I got the weird dates here. That's all right.
It is this evening.
So get out tonight and check it out, because is this one of the last chances then people will have to talk about
People will
the new
have
project?
chances to talk throughout the design process. This is for the whole corridor. We're starting on Bridge Boulevard at 8th Street, heading west all the way to Old Coors, then to New Coors along Tower. So it's about a 3.1 mile length project, $25 million. So it's a major improvements for the area and getting input.
Well, that street needs a little bit of love. Needs some friends out there.
It does.
It's been a little bit torn up for a while, and it seems like I've driven down in that area around rush hour.
Right.
And it gets, because it's one of the only bridges.
It is, and it's the third most congested corridor in the region. It's also, though, very historic. This was the first river crossing in the Albuquerque metro area. It's part of the original Route 66, and so there's a lot of great history on Bridge. We just think it needs a little bit of a makeover.
Right. Also, some of my favorite taco shops are right there.
Right. Exactly.
And that's part of our project. This is not just a road project. It's an economic development project. We're looking to encourage more businesses, and we always find that when we beautify the roadway, some of the surrounding businesses definitely improve their facades and work to keep up.
Well, that's what happened on Isleta, right?
Exactly.
When did that project happen? That's been almost a decade now, right?
Yes.
But since then, when you did the big Isleta, it was a widening and expansion of all of that. That whole neighborhood really blossomed, didn't it?
It really did.
Yeah.
It really did. And I think that's what we see an opportunity for Bridge. It's a gateway. And so a lot of what we're proposing will be honoring the agricultural history. It's very rich in that area, and we really want to support the South Valley area. I mean, it has a lot of opportunity for growth. Right.
So because it's congested, what do you do for that? It seems like there's not enough right-of-way on either side.
We looked at like a 6-lane thoroughfare through there. That was roundly rejected through the public process. It was something that we needed to throw out there. But we look at it as a way of increasing the efficiency of the corridor, whether it's encouraging more people to ride the bus, more people to bicycle, more people to walk. And also we're looking at different ways to time the traffic signals and looking at other aspects to improve the efficiency of the roadway.
Very cool. So so is it going to be still just 2 lanes either way?
It will be.
Okay.
At this point.
I know, I can imagine there's a million busineses that just are right there.
Some of the businesses fronts are right on the right-of-way. Their walls are right there. So any expansion of the right-of-way is going to, destroy businesses.
Yeah. So how do you improve that? Do you have to do traffic studies and everything and figure it all out, or what do? You can't just go in blindly and say, it looks like we should do this.
No, we did start in 2011 with a major study and project where we looked at traffic, we looked at zoning, we looked at economic development. We had economic studies, business studies. So it was a few-year process looking at some of the opportunities and really moving those forward now that we have the construction dollars.
Well, a lot of us at least me, I look at these projects mainly as, this is a way for me to get from point A to point B faster.
Right.
But what is the economic development part of this? I mean, is it that businesses get more traffic going in front of their business, which is good for eyeballs seeing signs and things, or is it that there is people going to work? I mean, what is the...
Well, I think, in our economic analysis, it's amazing. I mean, you think about all the different work and construction that goes on in that area and people that have construction businesses. There's not a home and garden store or a building supply store in that corridor.
No.
Leakage whether it's to the city or Los Lunas. And so we looked at different opportunities. We changed some of the zoning, allowed people to opt in to have some more mixed use and more flexibility in the zoning, and also just, like I said, beautifying the area with landscape medians, some street trees. We have some economic corridors or areas that we really want to concentrate on. So making it more pedestrian friendly. And just because traffic's moving slower doesn't mean it takes longer. Sometimes
Right.
if you can move traffic slower, it allows people to gaze at the businesses on the side of the road. But if we keep them moving rather than stopping at lights, it does get people there faster.
Right. Well, there's often been times where I'm just cruising slowly through a school zone or something, and I'm like, oh, burrito place.
How many times have you
Exactly.
driven past that?
Right, and then you have to be going 25 miles an hour to actually read the sign to find out they got burritos or something, Yeah, it is great. So when do you guys want to start construction on this project?
We're looking at the fall
Of this year?
of
Correct.
Correct.
Oh, great. And so tonight is a big chance to get on out to it would be where is it on my list here? The South Valley Multipurpose Senior Center on Larrazolo Road Southwest, which is Bridge and Atrisco.
Correct.
And
Correct.
come on out tonight, and
Yes.
so you get to see maps of the project, you get to see everything, right?
Yes.
Yeah, different cross sections, different ideas,
And you
a lot
can-
of different displays.
And then you get to talk to all the traffic engineers and construction
It's more
engineers
exciting
and-
than it looks.
That'll be great. We'll be back in a couple of minutes on the Morning Brew. We have the Poet Laureate here today. It's a fun show on the Morning Brew with friends. And more David Bowie.